Tell the truth. Aren't you sick and tired of being in the paycheck to paycheck club? What am I talking about? Back in a minute. Hey, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? Hope, as always, that this video finds everybody doing well. Are you sick and tired of belonging to this club? There are clubs and there are clubs. I have a suspicion that you possibly may be sick and tired of belonging to that club. And if this is not you directly, you, someone else, or any of us watching this, just saying, just saying. Living paycheck to paycheck is a tough thing because remember one thing, a person that lives paycheck to paycheck, and if that is their only source of income, is literally one paycheck away from homelessness, from no food, etc., etc. We don't like this lifestyle. What can we do to get out of it? Believe it or not, there are ways to get out of it. There are ways to get out of that club that really no one should belong to forever and ever and ever. It happens, it does happen at times, but you don't want that to be a forever place. I know you don't. So let's start with this. Okay. The first thing you should consider doing right away is paying down your debt. Paying down your debt. Why? Because actually being in debt, tell you the truth, is like the elephant in the room. The debt that you are paying down or the debt that you're trying to avoid is the elephant in the room. You're going to get those endless phone calls. You're going to get threats of garnishing of your pay and everything else. So you want to stay on track. You want to, first of all, you should stay out of debt in the first place. Do everything you can to avoid the problem. But if it so happens that you are in debt, the first thing you want to do is get out of debt, okay? Debt is seriously that elephant in the room. It's something you might consume your mind with all the time, taking off a lot of energy, and angst and fears and worries. And it's never a good thing. It's never a good thing. So paying down your debt, do all you can to get rid of that elephant in the room, that being debt. Can you imagine your life without that debt? Let's say you're shelling out $200, $300 a month on debt payments. Can you imagine the difference your life will take? What a different trajectory if you happen to have that $200 to $300 a month extra in your pocket, in your bank account, reallocating it to better places, making a savings goal, not just for emergency savings, but for long-term savings, maybe towards your retirement. What a difference. What a difference. Or creating a vacation savings plan. Many people don't have a vacation savings plan because they're too busy, unfortunately, doing what? Paying exorbitant debt. So the trick is get rid of your debt. Naturally, first and foremost, you have to take care of your four walls. You have to take care of your home. You have to take care of your roof. You may not have a fancy roof, but that's okay. Better to have a not so fancy roof, but a roof. You need shelter. This is necessary. This is totally a necessary thing. Next, create a spending plan or a budget. I can't tell you how many people, for whatever the reason, honestly, I don't know the reason, they don't create a spending plan. They don't want to keep track of their money. Perhaps they defer it to someone else. I don't know the reason. All I know is this: it is important to know where your money goes every month. People may say, well, I set up my bills to get to through auto pay. Well, that sounds convenient. And for the most part, it could be a good thing. But always keep aware that when your stuff is on auto pay, that those bills can change in a New York heartbeat. You didn't know it. More money's coming out of your account, and you might end up with a bounced check. Check bounce fees are very expensive. These are wallet leakers. Please stay on top of your stuff. And by the way, it's easier than ever to keep track of your money. A couple of phone calls once in a while during the month. Well, some people do more often than less, and that's totally fine. It's better to be aware than not aware of where your money goes. There are apps for this. It's just so much different than, let's say, even like 30, 40 years ago. It's a different world. You could get the information and, tap, 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 go online and find out where your money is at. But better than just sitting back and wondering where things are going, be the person in charge. Know where your money is going. You are in charge of the money. Don't let the money control you. You control the money. It reminds me of when I was a child and my mom was teaching me how to iron, bless her heart. I was so afraid to touch a hot iron. I was about 11 or 12. She said, no, 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 no. She says, if you always remember this and never forget this, you'll be okay. She said, don't let the iron control you. You control the iron. And then once I realized that, oh yeah, I have the power. I'm the one that's, has to be a little careful, know what I'm doing. And everything was just fine. I learned how to iron very quickly. Thank you, Mom. But so to it with money. With money, you are in control of your money. Don't be in a situation where you just see. This is the problem when people are in debt, for example, they feel like, and I've heard this expression a lot of times, I'm drowning in debt. To be drowning is to be having total loss of control. Everything around you is taking everything out of you, the living daylights out of you. You don't want that. You don't want that. Get empowered. It's the little steps, believe me or not, that really, really do, really make a big difference in life. The little steps and the consistency. Keep your eye on the prize. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. You want out of that club. Just saying, just saying. Now, creating a spending plan or a budget, if you do not have one, just remain positive. You're still in control. You're going to create one. How much do you each month? How much is your income? How much is your outgo? Now, some people's income may be the same every month, but I could tell you this, the outgo can be completely different every month. And I always use this analogy because it works and it's true. Think of, for example, many people spend a ton of money during the holiday season, right? Think of your expenses in November and December versus a quieter month during the year, maybe like March or April. I'm just using that as an example. Just think, every month is different, even if your income remains the same. Oh, I'm on a fixed income. That may be very true. You're on a fixed income. That doesn't mean your bills haven't changed. Or you might have 3 birthdays, and some people, they go all out on the birthdays and the anniversaries. That's another show, believe you me. Nothing wrong with birthdays, but when you're trying to get out of debt, we have to talk. Just saying, just saying. All right, so next, start another stream of income. How do you do that? Well, you could sell things you don't like. Sell things you're tired of having in your house. That's just a start. Go online, check out the tons of side hustle ideas. There really are a lot of ideas. So many I can't think of. You really just enter that information, take a quiet afternoon or a morning where you're not going to be distracted. Begin a side hustle. And you know what? It's a lack of confidence. I'm telling you, a lot of times people's lives are messed up because they lack necessary confidence and self-esteem. Look at me. I'm going to look right at you. You can do it. Whatever this thing is, you can do it. You want out of that paycheck to paycheck club. You are tired of living paycheck to paycheck. You can break the cycle. You will break the cycle. Say, I will break that cycle. Yay. Yay. I know you can do it. So starting another stream of income is very important. Now, I'm going to come back to this tonight. I'm going to come back to this tonight on my radio version, okay? So come back to my night show tonight. I'm going to continue on this subject. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, have an amazing day, everybody. I look forward to you listening to the remainder of this topic tonight. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.